Nobody knows what I'm saying. There we go. I didn't know I got muted like that. All right, now we're going live, everybody. I see the message. I got YouTube over here on this screen. It's getting ready. It's loading up. Again, everybody, welcome to the workout. We're going to have a great time today. I got to mute myself over there on YouTube. We got Sandy's breathing motto in the background. This is a new breathing motto that she painted and she got set up for the holidays. And I'm going to work on getting it into a small version so we can see the whole thing. But
That's
check it out. We
pretty.
got the breathing motto right here, and we are all set up. We got Bernie's in the house too. We got Nick. We got Byron. So we're going to have some leadership today. Remember, on Wednesday, we had Nick. He did his 12th ultimate strength challenge, and it was incredible. Everybody, he set some new records, and we're going to check that out more tonight on the Fitness Social. So if you're thinking like, I don't have any plans tonight, it's Friday night, and I don't have any plans at 6 o'clock, you can join us right back here on the same link. And we're going to be on the Fitness Social. We're going to check out some of the highlights from Nick's strength test. And we'll talk about a couple other things too. Let's go ahead and have our water. If we haven't already, make sure you got your water. And we're going to bring up Nick for the breathing motto. All right, Leadership Friday. All right, Nick. We're going to get Nick unmuted. Again, great job to Nick on Wednesday for his strength challenge. Remember, everybody, two important things with the workout is the oxygen and the hydration. So, Nick, we had a sip of water. Let's go ahead and let's get some oxygen in our body.
All right. And by body to end one and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the water. And breathe in your power. You breathe in your 2020.
Nice job, Nick. And again, Nick's talking about 2024 goals. Remember, everybody, there's just a couple weeks left in 2023. So if you have some goals that you want to get achieved, you got to work on them. And then you got to start thinking now about next year and start thinking about fitness goals. You might have other goals, maybe saving to earn something. Maybe you want to get something you got to save up for. Maybe you have a goal of reading like a certain amount of books. Maybe you have a goal of maybe helping. Maybe you're a part of an organization. You're like, I want to try to help as well. And I'm going to try to make that one of my goals for the new, whatever your goal might be. Start thinking about it now, and we'll start planning on it. We'll talk about it during the fitness socials. And then what we do on New Year's Eve, when we kick off the new year, we'll have all our goals ready to go, and we can start exercising and training for those goals. You know what? Let's go ahead and spell out goals with making our head and neck movements. Sometimes we just go side to side, but sometimes we can spell out a letter and make some shapes, and that helps us to get our neck warmed up. So let's start. We're going to go each letter both directions. Let's start with the letter G. So I'm going to start up here with the letter G. I'm going to go all the way around, bring it down across the bottom, bring it up here, and then come right across the middle. So there's our side to side, bringing it down, bringing it around, and then bringing it all the way back up again. Nice, the letter G. Next is the letter O. So we're just going to be going around and around. So start in the middle, and we're going to go over to the side, bring it down across the bottom, all the way up, all the way around, and then I'm in a reverse direction, bringing it around this way, bringing it down, bringing it across and up. All right, the letter A. So we're going to do starting down at the bottom this time, and we're going to go up, down, up to the middle, and then across. Let's go ahead and try that from the across part. So we'll go across, down, and then up, and then down. Nice. Let's go for the letter L. This one's real easy. We're going to go down and then over and then over and then back up. And one of my favorites, the letter S. So let's start maybe at the top. We're going to go around, come around across the middle, go down across the bottom, and then reversing the S, going down, coming up, going across the top, and all the way to the top. And we spelled out goals. Remember, everybody, You have goals. You probably have some fitness goals. And when we're working on our neck and we're working on our shoulders, we're working towards some of those goals. Let's look at our technology buster. That's another big goal for the holidays. There's a lot of technology. So let's do some giraffe neck turtleneck where we're going to try to get our posture nice and in good position. Let's go for 5 of these. So we're going to go out with the giraffe neck, and then we're going to go back with the turtleneck. So we got the turtleneck going back. We're holding our neck back here and feeling it in the back of our head. And then let's go forward again, going forward giraffe. Going back with the turtleneck again, trying to get it right in here. You can hear my vocal cords got smushed. Forward giraffe neck. Back with the turtleneck. Forward with the giraffe neck. Back with the turtleneck. Let's go one more time going forward. Forward giraffe neck. And then back. Hold the turtleneck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, nice job. Remember, we're going to feel that in the back of our neck. Those muscles are a lot of times they're getting kind of stretched out when we're reaching out for that technology. Let's go one more for the neck and let's do the ear lift. Let's imagine that again, our ear is getting pulled up and we're stretching the side of our neck now. So let's hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it into the middle, maybe move our shoulders a little. And then the other ear going up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the middle, back to kind of just moving our shoulders. All right, first ear's going up, holding up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into the middle, again, kind of rolling it around. And the last one, bringing it up, holding it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back in the middle. Let's shake it off a little bit. Oh my gosh. Nick, what do you think is going to be the greatest strength achievement that you're going to find out tonight on the Fitness Social? Do you know? I'm not sure either. I don't know either, everybody. But tonight, I don't know what we're going to find out. But we're going to look at Nick's numbers from the beginning of the year, and we're going to compare them to the end of the year and throughout the year. And I don't know what the results are going to be, but what do you think it is? Is it maybe is the push-up the most progressed? Is it the heavy hold? I don't know. Is it the plank? I don't know. Was it the squat and press? I don't know. And every time we do the I don't know, we're doing the trapezius lift. So let's do a couple with the double shoulders. Let's do a couple with 2. Here we go. 2 at a time. Lifting them up, holding them up, bringing them down, holding them down, bringing them up, holding them up. We're getting some people saying maybe it's the heavy hold, bringing them down, holding them down. What about an armpit squeeze? Squeeze your arms against your side. And then let's bring one side up, one side up. Nice. One side down, one side up, one side down, one side around, moving it around. Keep it going. There we go. And then we'll switch directions. Switching directions, moving it around. And here, let's do a squeeze. Give it a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side now. Let this side have a break. Let's do some up and downs. Up, just lifting it up. Nice. Yeah, Bernie, totally. Bringing it down. Keep it going down. Keep it going down. Reaching down. You're going to feel that in your arm. Bring it back up. Bring it back down. Bring it back up. One more time back down. And now let's go around. Here we go. Moving it around. Going around 5 times this way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swing it the other way. Bring it around now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, Coach Emily shared with us on the app, we're going to do this next, is the shoulder shovels. Does anybody remember that, where we kind of dig in with our shovel? Like you're digging in like a kind of getting, you know, a scoop with the shovel. Let's try some shoulder shovels, right? This is some original t-shirt back here. I made this t-shirt, Karen, by the way, a long time ago. And I like this TruFit one. We'll make some more. All right, here we go. Let's go. Shoulder shovel, bring it down and then kind of scoop it around. And then we'll go to the other side. So I'm taking my shoulder and I'm kind of going down through here and then I'm scooping it around and bringing it back. And then once we get into a little bit of a rhythm, there we go. We're going to get our core involved. Scoop and shovel. Scoop and shovel. We kind of looking down at the ground a little bit there. scoop, and shovel. Nice job. Scoop, shovel. Let's go for 5 more. 5. Got to reach down with the shoulder. 4. 3. It's like you're trying to get something on your shoulder. 2. And then you're trying to kind of throw it off the back. And 1. Nice. So again, there's something where we're using our shoulders, but we're getting our core going too. Let's have a sip of water and then let's keep on moving into our arms. Let's get our arms warmed up.
Hey, John,
Yep.
the giraffe and turtleneck is hard if you have metal in your neck.
Absolutely. The giraffe, if you have like any kind of fusion, if with your, vertebrae, if you have, even sometimes with just your muscles being tight, that one's going to be something that you're going to have to really be thoughtful about. And you could even talk to somebody who knows how your neck is kind of put together, because everybody's necks are just a little bit different. But there's people we can talk to and say, hey, look, I want to do some exercises for my neck. And if you understand my neck, what are some good exercises they can do, and see what they suggest too. Because the neck's really neat. It can move a lot of ways, but sometimes we get rods. Sometimes there's fusions. Sometimes maybe even we get like screws and things like that are put into our spine to help us with maybe comfort. Maybe it helps us with posture and things. Maybe it's just something that is going to keep our spine, if our spine is kind of moving around, going to keep our spine from shifting too far and potentially putting ourselves in harm's way. So good call on the giraffe head turtleneck. Again, we want to make sure we're trying not to bend the neck too much. And that's an important one too on giraffe head turtleneck. Remember, we're always thinking about the technology and trying to balance that out with bringing our head from down and forward to bringing our head up and kind of in line with your ear, with your shoulder. It's always kind of something you can think about on your own when you're sitting down or even standing up. You can think, where are my ears in regards to where are my shoulder? And that's going to help you maybe to get your head in a really good position. All right, let's go into the shoulders here a little bit more, get our arms moving around. Let's do all the classic moves with the shoulder and the elbow. So let's start off with just bringing them up and down. Let's go for about 10 of these, where we're just going to bring them up and down. And we call this one the chicken wing sometimes. This is chicken wing, chicken dance. If you were doing this and as a dance, they might call this the chicken dance. And I've also heard it called the funky chicken dance. And I think sometimes when you're doing it at a party, that's what it could be called. So now let's hold them up. Let's keep them up here if we can. And let's just hold them here for about 10 seconds. And remember, we're using our deltoids. We're using our trapezius, maybe a little bit of those rhomboids in there. And we're also using muscles in our armpits that we got warmed up. So we're using those muscles. And who's starting to feel it, right? Some of you are wanting to put your arms down. See if you can keep them up a little bit. And now from this up position, let's try to bring the elbows forward and then bring the elbows back. So we're going forward and back, forward again. We'll do about 10 of these. So that was 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And who's feeling this in their trapezius and deltoids? 8, 8, 9, 9. Woo, 10 and 10. Now keep them up. I know you want to put them down, but keep them up. We're going to get them to go down, but we're going to do it all in the next move. So the next move we're going to do is going to be the locomotion. So let's bring one forward and one back, and one forward and one back. So we kind of transitioned into it. And you're going to feel for just a moment when you bring them down here, they're kind of relaxing for just a moment, right? And that's okay. We're going to give them just a little bit of relaxation, and then we're going to try to keep them going. And again, this one would kind of be our locomotion. There's a lot of rotation going on here. We call this one locomotion, but this one should have a different name. We'll do locomotion next in a moment. Like if we were a locomotor. What do they call the front of the train? What is that? Locomotion. We got to figure that out. Let's show you what we're talking about. Let's bring our arms down to the side and go like this. You see the difference? If we were on a train, this would be how the train was moving. And so we got our shoulders coming up, trapezius, locomotive. It was locomotive. Yeah. That's a funny word to say. You don't say that very often. Locomotive. Let's go backwards with our train. And this is, again, it's going to get the trapezius going, but now the deltoids are getting a little bit of a break. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's have another sip of water, everybody. We'll get into our upper body. We'll do maybe one more exercise, and then we're going to have Nick. He's going to lead us through maybe 2 or 3 core exercises. So we kind of have our upper body, which is our neck, our shoulders, our chest, our upper back, the deltoids, the biceps and the triceps, our forearm, our lower arm, and our hand. And then we have our core. We have our center. We got all the muscles here and all the muscles that are in our hips in that region. And then we have our lower body. So that's going to be your legs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles, your knees. And we can break the body up and train it in pieces like the neck, or we can train it all together. We can do all the movements together. Let's try out something like that. All right, for our next move, let's put all of our moves together. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with one hand. We're going to do a ground touch. We're going to do a bicep curl. We're going to do a head turn. And then we're going to do a reach across our body. So we're going to go down to the ground. I'm going to come up right here. I'm going to bring my arm up, and then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to move across my body. So that across the body move, take it as far as you feel comfortable. Let's do 5 and 5. So 5 on each side, and then we'll switch. So here we go. So I'm going down to the ground, back up, bicep curl, turn to my head, and now I'm turning my body, bringing it down, bring my head back and back down. There's 1. Going up, 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 turn, up, 2. Nice. And so again, just kind of think about the movements. We're going up, up, turn, up, bringing it back down. Nice job. We're kind of leading it with our eyes, going up, turning our head, going up high, back down. We got 1 more on this side, down to the ground, getting our hips involved, going up here, turning my head, across and down. So remember, we're learning a pattern here. It's not as fast as you could do this if we weren't worried about doing a good pattern. So think about that on this next one, about how you have to think about the exercise, because that's important. Remember, the exercises are about helping our brain to be strong with our body. And when you have to think about it, if it's too easy and you don't have to think about it, that doesn't make for a very strong connection. So let's go ahead. Here we go. We're going to go down to the ground, do a good ground touch, going up here, head, and then reach and back down. And so we're trying to, again, work out our whole body, but we're doing it in a couple different moves, bringing it down, back over. Nice job, everyone. Keep it going. Here we go. Up, up, turn, turn. And we're doing the second turn with a little bit of an up, going down, coming up, up, turn, up. Let's go for 1 more. And then Nick, get ready. Up, here we go. Up, turn, and up. Ooh, neat. Everybody, did you notice how just that little bit of thoughtfulness to your neck, again, with that exercise, not only does it help us to kind of get ready for that overhead reach, but it also sets up the neck. It gives it that attention. So when we're doing an exercise that goes up over our head, we want our neck to be prepared for it. All right, everybody, let's have a sip of water. And Nick, what are we going to do? What do you got for us?
We will do it straight.
Okay.
We will go forward, backwards.
Squeeze the core. Then we move forwards and backwards.
Then straight.
Squeeze.
Then side to side.
Side to side.
Straight.
Squeeze.
Rotation.
Rotation.
And straight.
Squeeze.
The other rotation.
The other rotation.
Then straight.
Squeeze.
Teapot.
Teapot.
tweet,
Squeeze.
tweet,
Okay, twist reach.
tweet,
Squeeze.
dairy pot,
Coffee pot.
and breathe,
Squeeze.
well, tap.
Ground touch. And we're gonna
This
do it all
way,
over.
one more time.
All right, let's do it, everybody. So we're doing a squeeze and then a move. All right, Nick, take it away.
And 3, 2, and 1, and 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That to that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. More than 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, and 5, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, and 1. 2, and 2. 3, and 3. 4, and 4. 5, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 1, and 1. 2, and 2. 3, and 3. 4, and 4. And 5, and 5. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 12. 1, and 1. 2, and 2. 3, and 3. And 4, and 4, and 5. And you done.
Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are we gonna relax or are we going again?
One more.
One more time. I'm gonna call it out.
You take 3, and I take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Forward and backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Side to side.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
That was a different count. Do two more. Two more.
1 and 2.
There we go. That's good. Now squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotation.
Body circle. There we go. Rotation. Go one way and then go the other way.
Yeah.
Getting down low. Imagine you're trying to get underneath something with your head and your shoulder. There you go, Nick. Look at Nick, how low he just got. Go a little slow, Nick. Go as slow as you can. There you go. Try to go slow, everybody. That's going to help your muscles really get it. Let's go 2 more. 1,
1 and 2.
2. And back to the squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
We're going
3, 5, 1 and 1.
nice and slow.
2 and 2.
Nice.
3 and 2 each. 4
Nick's moving in slow motion.
and 12. And 5 and 5.
Nice. And squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Twist reach.
1 and 1. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4 and 5 and 5.
And squeeze.
5, 40, 2, and 1.
Coffee pots.
1 and 1. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4 and 5 and 5.
And squeeze.
5, 40, 2, and 1.
Ground touch.
1 and 1. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4 and 5 and 5.
And squeeze.
5, 40, 2, and 10. What a
Nice job,
baby.
Nick. That was incredible, Nick.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. My hair getting wild. That was so great, Nick. Again, coming up, this is why we call him Combo Nick, because sometimes he's taking multiple exercises and putting them together in an order that it kind of makes it one big exercise. But again, all exercises, if you think about it, can be done as combos. So good job to Nick coming up with some great combos. We got our core muscles squeezing. We got our core muscles reaching. We got them twisting. We got them bending. So all the movements that we're trying to go for in our core, Nick, he just helped us get it done. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. And we're going to do a couple more warm-up exercises. Yeah, we're doing good. And then we're going to bring up some team leadership. Maybe we'll have Bernie come up first. And then we can have maybe Nick and Byron do some flow. And who knows, maybe there's another team leader on here who wants to lead. Get up on here. Today's a great day. It's a Friday. Let's get some leadership going. And again, everybody, we're getting a good workout going here. It's a good way to end off the week. And a lot of you were here on the Monday workout too, which means we now have 3 workouts that we got in this week for 3 hours of fitness. And in addition to the activities and things you might be doing, again, everybody, that means that you're on the right track. You're on that track towards reaching those goals and getting those fitness kind of achievements, getting those checked off and moving on to even maybe some bigger and better things. There's a lot of opportunities coming up in the winter, everybody. Who likes playing in the snow? I do. And again, playing in the snow, it's going to take some exercise. We worked on some snow shoveling the other day. So again, think about maybe snow season, winter season's coming up. What kind of activities do you want to do? Let's go ahead and get our wrist moving again. Let's go for all the wrist activity here. So again, we got up and down. And again, just kind of holding them down maybe for a moment, hold them down, and then maybe bring them up, kind of give them a hold up. Again, a couple up and downs throughout the day is always good. Side to side, same thing. Moving our wrists side to side, really good to do throughout the day. Keep them kind of working together with the elbow. They're working, they're good friends. Let's go for some rotations. So moving our wrist around. You can go either direction. You can go one way, go the other way, or you can just keep going around and around. You could have them both go in the same way. Try that out. You got some different options. Again, one going this way, one going that way. And you're going to start to, again, feel this throughout our wrist and through our forearm. Let's go ahead and work on some pressure. So if we can, let's try to go fingertip pressure with both hands. So we're going to try to push, and we're pushing into, I'm pushing with both hands into each other. Let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for the martial arts fist if we can do this one. So we're going to push. And again, now we're going to squeeze 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it out to the other side. So we're making a fist, another hand, and then we're just pushing in. 5. Both of them push. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to pressure on each side now. So we're going to squeeze finger and thumb. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going with the middle finger, holding it, squeezing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going with our ring finger, we're squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then with our pinky, we're doing a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for a fist. So we're going to hold our fist. Holding our fists, give them a good squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's open them up. and hold them open with no movement. We're just opening up as big as we can. 3, 2, 1. And now let's go with wiggling. Wiggling the fingers. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then playing the piano. So we're trying to bend the fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my favorite is the shakas, or the letter Y in sign language. And we'll shake them out with the shaka shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, if you are ever going surfing, you can do the shaka, and it's just like waving to somebody. It's how the surfers, how they all wave to each other and they say hi. Let's get ready. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to do our breath hold. It also means play in sign language. Is that if you have, do you move it? Does that mean play? We're learning some sign language, everybody. I love it. Bringing it in. Let's have a sip of water. Let's get ready for a breath hold. So we'll do the breath hold, and then let's bring up, if she's ready, we can bring up Bernie to do her leadership, and which all we know is going to have some cardiovascular exercise, and then we're going to use the stick and the weight. Bernie, you going to do the breath hold with me? How long you want to do the breath hold for?
30.
You want to go for 30 seconds? Woo-wee. All right, everybody. Bernie was calling for the 30-second breath hold. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to breathe in and out 2 times. And on the third breath, we're just going to breathe in. And we're going to hold our breath for 30 seconds. I'm going to count it out on my hand 6 times. I'll count to 5. And that's how you know we got 30. All right, Bernie, go ahead and give us a countdown. Practice breath.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold. And relax. Wow. Oh, nice job, Bernie. That was terrific. I saw a lot of folks holding their breath. And again, it seemed like 30 seconds was just a great time. Who all made it? I bet a lot of you made that. I'm seeing hands going up. Everybody, again, we're getting confident now with our relationship with oxygen. That is so cool. It's so important that we are learning how we can do that. That can actually bring us a lot of benefit in our life. Bernie, are you ready to do jumping jacks? Let's get our heart rate checked. Ooh, I'm feeling mine. It feels good. Bump, 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 bump. Remember, you can also do it on your wrist. You can feel it kind of right there underneath my wrist. There's going to be a little spot where you can feel bump, bump, bump. Nice. Is you feeling good, Bernie? How many jumping jacks do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think? 55? All right, let's do it. Remember, Bernie, last time, let's do a couple practice. Let's do 5 where we just do them with our arms, with no legs, just arms going up and down. And then let's do, just arms. And then we'll do 55 with the jumps. So here we go. We're going to do just arms. 3, 2, 1. Let's go up and down. We're going to go 5. Nice job. 4. There you go. Nice. 3. Lifting them up. 2, just like with Coach Emily. Just like Coach Emily when she has us do sometimes our meditations. And 1. All right. Now here we go for jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember to breathe. And 1, 2, 3. There you go, Bernie. 4, 5, 6. There's the arms. 7, 8. Remember Coach Emily. 9. Arms up. 10, 11. There you go. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Keep it going. 6, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Ooh, check those heartbeats. Yeah, it's a little bit faster. And you might feel that too. You might feel it before, it might have been like bump, bump, bump. And now it might be kind of like bump, 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 bump. But what's neat about our heart rate and something we really want to pay attention to is how quickly we can go from doing something that gets our heart beating to feeling good again and feeling like we're ready for our next activity. Now, Bernie, look at this. She's showing us some moves. She's already ready for the next activity. And it is going to be the baton spin. So, Bernie, go ahead and you count real loud with your baton spins. Here we go. 30 baton spins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 29, 30.
Wow, nice job, Bernie. Again, I like that little turbo boost at the end. We're going for the back stretch. If you don't have a stick, put your hands on your hips and you're just going to lean forward and then leaning back up. And there you go. Nice job, everybody. Leaning down and then leaning back up. And when you lean up, kind of lean like you're going to arch your back. There you go. Like you're bringing yourself up to the sky. And then when you bring yourself down, again, we're thinking about that chest position. Nice job. We want our chest up. I call it the superhero chest. Like you have your superhero logo on your chest and you're showing it off. All right, Bernie's going for the up over the head behind the neck. And we're going to be doing the Y and the W if we don't have a stick. There's the W. And then when Bernie goes up, it's like a Y and then an A. Up, down, up, all the way down. Up, down, up, and over. There you go, Bernie.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Ooh, that was wonderful. And again, everybody, you're hearing Bernie. She's given us a couple different styles of counting. That last one can be really motivating. And when you're getting to count every single rep. Everybody, we got Bernie. She's going to now get her weight. We're going to have Bernie doing weight training. And then next up's going to be Byron. And Bernie, she's getting Byron warmed up. I know he's got his weight too. I can see it. He's using the sandbag. All right, Bernie, we're ready for your leadership. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Here we go. Going for the kettlebell twist.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19.
Nice job. Again, the weighted twist. Here we go with the Statue of Liberty. This is similar to what we did earlier, but with a weight. So we go down to the ground, we curl it up and then lift it up. Nice, Bernie. There you go. Counting loud.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yoo-hoo.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, Bernie, what a wonderful job again leading us with her exercises. Again, Bernie, that is such a
I'll be
terrific.
back at the end a bit.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll make sure that that works out. We'll see. We got Byron coming up next. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. Oh my gosh. After that last exercise, Bernie was leading us, getting our heart going, getting our back and our hips moving, getting our shoulders moving, getting our core twisting, and then working on lifting the weight up all the way up over our head. I like that one with the Statue of Liberty. All right, everybody. We got Byron coming up in the spotlight. Everybody grab your sandbags. Nick, you too. Let's get that sandbag going. Here we go, everybody. And Byron is getting us started. And he's starting off by just going to give it a toss on the ground. There he goes, picking it back up for round 2. And here he goes. He knows just what to do. He's going to go around the back. He's going to keep it going. There we go. Let's have Nick up here. Let's do it. Good call, Karen. And there we go. We got Byron going around the back, everybody. And look at this. This is different from other starts. Byron is going a lot of around the back, a lot of fast moves, going right hand to left hand. So work on the right hand to left hand exchange. That's the key. And look at Byron. He's going with super fast right hand, left hands. There you go. We got Nick. You're good, Nick. Go ahead and make the moves. You don't have to worry about being unmuted. We don't need to hear you to see you. There you go. Keep it moving. There you go. We got both the guys muted, but you can hear me. Keep it going. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. And Byron's going in a rhythm, going around his back and bringing it back in front. Right hand, left hand. And now he's going pretty fast with that, everybody. Look how fast he's moving. And then around the back, going both directions. He's going around the back. That's 3 times around the back. And then he's going to bring it up and put it on top of his head and balance. He's going to balance throughout his whole body. He's got his neck, his core, his legs, the hips, his feet. Look at this. Byron is going and doing a squat with the bag, balancing on his head. Byron, that's incredible. Everybody, it's balance. What Byron is doing, he's stabilizing the bag. He's balancing his body, even though it looks like a small move. Nick, that was a great try, man. That was Nick just committing to the movement. Byron, you're doing a great leadership right now. There you go, Nick. You got to slow it down. Take a deep breath. I don't think you're breathing. There you go. Focus on the breathing more than you're focused on the bag. And there you go, Nick. You had it. You were moving into position. Try getting into the squat first. Byron, oh my gosh, everybody. What an incredible display. It doesn't look like much, but if you're doing it with Byron, you know he's got some work going on right here. Balancing anything on top of your head like that is going to take coordination and control from a lot of muscles. Byron is going for the 3rd squat. Byron, what an incredible job. Look at that with the sandbag on his head, holding the balance. Nick is working on it. And Nick, you're doing a great job. There you go. Byron dropped it off his head down to the ground to the figure 8s. Here we go, Nick. Nice catch, Nick, right there. Going with the figure 8s, going around the leg, behind the knee, in front of the knee, going around the body. There you go. Nick's making the moves. Byron's in the groove. Going around the body and then around the back. Going around the back again. There you go. Byron's moving it around his back. He's going to put it up on his shoulder. It's the Pirate's parrot. There you go. We got the parrot on the shoulder. And there we go. The parrot falls off. Byron's going to catch it. Nice job. Put it parrot up on the other shoulder. It's on his right shoulder. He's got the parrot. Oh, he caught it off his back. Byron, can you show us that one again? That was pretty cool. Check this out, everybody. Byron's got the parrot on his shoulder. And then he just leans and he lets that parrot just fall right off and gives it a catch. Look at this again. He's going for the parrot squat. Oh my gosh, Nick, are you seeing what I'm seeing? He's doing the parrot squat. He's squatting down low like he's got a parrot on his shoulder. Nice. Ben's doing this right now. He's got the sandbag going. Ben's working on that neck stability. Byron is in the groove. He's got the parrot on his shoulder, getting down low around the back. Look at that. You saw that look like a magician. The bag just disappeared and it reappeared on the other side. And now he's into the side twist. There you go. Nick's got it going on. We got the side twist. And then you're going to use those toes. You're going to use your feet if you can on the ground. There you go. And you saw Byron. You saw he did a little shimmy with that right leg. And Nick's got it too. Up on the toes. Your heel's going to come up in the air a little bit. And you're going to be on the other. Switch it out, Nick, the other way. There you go. Nice, nice. Around the back. Moving it around again. Byron's going for the win. He's shaking it up. He's going around the back. He's getting ready to bring home the bacon on the sandbag. There it goes. Sandbag's going down to the side, but now we're going for the resistance bar. Everybody, if you don't have a resistance bar, remember, you can use an exercise stick or a baton. And the idea is that it's something you can maybe get 2 hands on if you're able to. You want to be able to get 2 hands. And like you can see, Byron's starting off with, he's got 2 hands. They're close to the middle, nice, but they're underhand. And look at that. Byron is holding on with just his index fingers. Is that what he's doing? It is. He's just using his index fingers, everybody, working on the strength in his hands to hold that baton up. There you go, Nick. Keep working on it. Byron is just holding that baton up. Got his, some people call them pointer fingers. I think official term is index fingers. I don't know why they're called index fingers, though. Maybe when you're in the library, you're going through the index. I don't know. All right, we're knuckles up. And you can see he's got all his fingers. He's pointing them up in the air, holding onto the bar kind of with his thumbs. And now everybody, remember, when you're holding on to things, there's a lot of different ways to get a hold of something. Even something that has a handle. You might think there's only one way to grab it, but Byron's showing us here. There's some different ways we can use our hands to hold on to an object. All right, Byron's got it up against the chest, and he's got the elbows back. The elbows are back. There you go, Nick. Look at that. Nick is in a great position. Byron's in a great position, and Byron has got the endurance. Now he's reaching out, and he's reaching out. He's bringing it back. He's pulling it back. I like that. I like how Byron, it's like he was pulling on something, even though there wasn't anything there to pull on. He's kind of pulling on the bar and bringing it back and getting those shoulder blades to move. Really nice move, Byron. Real smooth, everybody. That's a smooth exercise move. Byron's going in. He's going to put the baton on the ground on one end. And let's see what he's going to do next. It looks like the inchworm. He's going inch by inch. How low can you go with the inchworm? Nick's almost all the way down to the lowest position. And then there you go, Nick. You got to push it down into the ground. Think about pushing it down first. Go ahead. Go bring it on down again, Nick. All the way down. And think about pushing it down before you move up. There you go. Keep pushing it down, Nick. There you go, man. Look at that, everybody. Nice job, Nick. Nick's got it. He's applying that pressure before he gets up. There you go again. Nick's got it. And you're using your triceps for that, Nick. You're going to feel it in your triceps. All right, here we go. Over our head and behind the neck. All right, Bernie had us do 15 of these. Byron's got us doing 1 right now. And let's see what he's going with it. He's doing a little side to side rocking. He's shifting. There you go, Nick. It's a shift. It's not a twist. It's a shift. So yeah, point your chest right at something and then just shift. Side, left side, shift over to your right side. You can do this in a seated position too. You're just going to shift your upper body and kind of just let your hips kind of hold on, making that big shift. Nice job. Here we go. Bring it into the lumberjack. Byron's in the lumberjack position. Oh, he's going around, and he's got the axe on his shoulder. And one of my favorite things he just did was he moved backwards. Remember, everybody, we don't move backwards very often, but if you can move backwards, try it out. Even if you're using like a manual or if you're using a power chair, you can try moving that power chair backwards and it's going to fire up your brain. It's going to make you more aware and you're going to be alert. And it's all about, again, holding on and going side to side. We try to hold it on. I know what you're talking about. Karen's talking about when we were at Gerber Center. That's right. And we had the falling down. We were trying to catch it, right? Here we go. Byron's going into the baton spin. spinning it around. And again, Nick's working on that elbow position with the baton spin. Nice wrist, Nick. Nick's getting this. You can see keeping that elbow in. It's going to force your wrist and your elbow to really try to bring it around. And look at that. Nick is getting some great mobility and flexibility out of this exercise. And look at Byron go, everybody. It's the 360 baton spin. There he goes again. 540, 720. What's next after that? A 1080. He's going 1320, 1540. He's going all the way around and around. Nice job, Byron. Bringing it around. Look at that. He's in the groove, and you can tell. Look at Byron's moves. That's what, when you all feel that, when you're exercising, what Byron just did, where you just kind of keep going and it feels good. You got to roll with it. You got to go with that. Those are the moves you want. Byron's down in the low squat position, holding a squat down low, using the bar for support, popping on back up. Standing up tall. Standing up tall, bringing it back down. Lowering down. Nice job, Nick. There you go. Look at that. Nick is in the deep squat position. Going back up. Excellent move, Byron. There we go. He's bringing that bar back up. Couple more moves to go. Nice call, Karen. There we go. Oh, and he's going for the kayak row, everybody. Reaching in with that paddle, finding the water, and pulling back on the water. There you go, everybody. Pretend you're in a kayak with Byron and Nick, and let's let them do all the work. Nice job. There we go. Paddling. There you go. Good job. Bernie, she's got it. Lorraine moving. Keep it going, everybody. Keep that kayak moving. Byron, take us down the river. There we go. Over the falls. Evan, there you go, Evan. Right side, left side, man. Right side, left side. Sammy, you got it. Tyler, you got it. Keep going, guys. Byron's moving around. He's leading the way. There you go, Byron. He's got a backwards paddle going. Nice, Tyler. Those are some good big moves, man. That's the good stuff. There you go, Ben. Nice job, Byron. Get ready. When you're ready, bring it on home. Byron is in the move, in the groove. He's bringing the stick down over to the side, setting it on down with nothing to hide. Wow. Byron, terrific job. He's going for the bow. Wait, he might not be done, everybody. Let's see. Oh, I think, is that all she wrote, or are we doing martial arts? Oh, we are. Look at that. I think Byron's going into martial arts. He's moving those hands around. He did the bow. Remember, in martial arts, you do a bow as respect, and then you let your opponent know you're not going to hurt him. And here are the blocks. Look at that. Byron's got the high elbow blocks, everybody. Bring those elbows up and protect your face and your neck. You can do a high elbow block just like he's doing. And look, he's moving those arms around at the elbows. I like that elbow move, everybody. He's got the arms coming, and now look, he's bringing in the arms swinging around like we're on the punching bag, on that speed bag. And there we go, on the heavy bag and the speed bag, hitting those bags. He's got the punches going out. Look at that. A left side punch and a right side punch. Left and right, left and right. Keep working on your alternating skills. Byron's doing a lot of moves with one side and then the other side, so you can keep those moves going. And if you want to try doing a couple punches on one side, you can do that. You can punch on one side a couple different times and then switch over. Oh, and then here he goes. He's bringing it back into the bow, bringing it down. Nice job, Byron. I think that's all she wrote. Excellent. There we go. The hands behind the back. Look at Nick in the low squat position. How awesome is that? These guys, everybody, again, taking us through the moves, getting to see something very unique. And everybody, if you're just watching, think about what you saw Byron and Nick doing, and maybe there's a chance later today or this weekend you can practice some of those moves. Maybe you work with somebody and they help you out with some different things, throughout the day. You could say to them, hey, I want to try out some of these exercises with the baton, or maybe with the sandbag or exercise pillow. There's a lot of options out there to do these moves. And I think, again, what Byron was leading was outstanding. Nick was showing us what it's like to follow along. And again, not everybody gets to witness that. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. We got time for maybe one more exercise. and then we'll have our breathing motto to bring it on home. But let's have a sip of water first. All right. I have an idea. It's something we haven't done in a little while. And this is going to kind of get our whole body moving. But again, let's go ahead and think about our ball of energy. So let's go ahead and we can start off. Remember, it can be a small ball. I got a look at this green ball right here. Oh, how neat is this? It's like a real ball of energy. And right now, I'm holding it in my hand right here. And maybe it, can grow. So I'll put that down, and that's going to be for pretend. So again, I could hold that little ball in my hand, kind of squeezing on it. If it gets too big, I got to hold it with two hands, and maybe it's growing. Maybe that ball is getting as big as it can be. Maybe it's kind of like a balloon, like a hot air balloon, and it's growing out, growing out as big as you can get. Go all the way out, like you've seen that picture of Atlas holding up the globe and holding that great big ball in your hands. All right, and now what we're going to do, so keep holding it out here. It's a great big, it's a green ball here. We're going to tip our body over. We're going to try to bring one end down, and then we're going to lift up, and we're going to try to bring the other end down. So we're just going to be tipping this great big ball, just tipping from side to side. Keep holding on to it. You got to squeeze a little bit. Let's go for one more tip going this way. All right, and now let's go. Let's shrink it together a little bit. So bring it on down a little together. And now we're going to go across our body. We're going to flip it over and then bring it back across this way. And again, we're going to do that flip. Every time you do the flip, make it maybe a little smaller. So you can go a little bit smaller. And then when you come over here, you do a little flip, make it a little bit smaller. And then go over here and do a little flip. And again, it's a little bit smaller. Here we go. It's like a tiny little, like a little baseball. Do a little smaller, like it's maybe like a tennis ball. And then go even smaller, like it's a golf ball. And now we're going to flip it in the other way. So here we go. So go bigger like a tennis ball. Bring it across your body. Go a little bit bigger like maybe a volleyball. Bringing it across your body. Go a little bit bigger here like maybe like a medicine ball. Bringing it across our body. Nice job. Let's go a little bit bigger like it's maybe a balloon. Bringing that across our body. Let's go make it even bigger like it's maybe a stability ball. Like what Chris Hill does the wall ball with. Let's go with even bigger stability ball. Let's keep going. We're moving it all the way across. And then one more. Let's make it great, as big as we can. Lift it up high. Move it across our body. Let's flip it over one time. Give it a big flip. Bring it over this way. And nice. All right, let's throw it up in the air and catch. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. There you go. So throw it up. Catch. What about juggling? What about juggling? Pretend that you're juggling it, throwing it around. And you got multiple, maybe you're juggling 3. Maybe we're juggling 4. A little faster. Maybe we're juggling 5. Keep it moving. You got to keep them all. And just use your imagination. Imagine you're juggling 5 juggling balls right now, and you're throwing them all up in the air. And now maybe just juggling 1. Throwing 1 up, catching it in this hand, throwing it up here, catching it in that hand. Maybe we pass it over to this hand. Throw it up, pass it over, catch it, throw it over, throw it up to the top, catch it, throw it over to this one, throw it over to this one, catch it, throw it, maybe throw it back this way, throw it over the top, catch it, throw it over, catch it, over the top. Let's go back to juggling. Here's maybe 2, throwing 1 over, throwing 1 over. We got to move, and we've got 3. Let's keep it going, Here we go. What about 4? Let's keep them all moving. You got to start looking for them. Here we go. 5, keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back into the middle, nice and small. Let's hold it in close. Let's reach it out far away. Let's bring it back in close one more time. Let's grow it a little bit. Reach it out again. Let's go one more time. Bring it in and have it grow just a little bit more. Here we go right here. Let's reach it out. And we're going to 3 times. We're going to go up and down. And then we're going to throw it. 1, 2, and then 3. Throw it up in the air. It's gone. It's going to float away like a hot air balloon. All right, everybody, let's get ready for our breathing motto. You can see it on the background here, but we're going to get to hear it from Bernie right now. Have a sip of water, everybody. Let's take a practice breath. And remember, you can breathe in maybe through your nose or through your mouth, whichever one feels comfortable for you. I like to do them both. I like to do sometimes a nose breath, Sometimes I like to breathe in through my mouth. Bernie, are you ready? Let's do a drink of water first. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. I like the ball of energy. It's a good imagination exercise. And all that movement, you don't even realize. All right, Bernie, let's count it down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling good. Feeling bad. Feeling happy. Feeling sad. Feeling your best. Without the words. Be your power. So you reach your goals first.
Everybody, wonderful job, Bernie. Wonderful closing to this workout. Great job, everybody that was here. Remember, tonight at 6 p.m., we're going to have the fitness social. We're going to hang out with Nick and all of our friends. We're going to watch highlights from Nick's strength test. We might even talk a little bit about maybe our holiday goals. So tonight at 6 p.m., you already know where to be. The fitness socials on this link. Nick, give us the countdown. Here we go, everybody.
Here we doing. Bye, buddy. Doing. Bye,
Great job, everyone. Great job, Byron, Nick, Bernie, and Samuel, Carey, Evan, Tyler, all my friends, everybody, Sarah, Galaxy S22, Team Gavel, Karen, thank you. Here we go, everybody. Catherine, wonderful.